Greg, a 5-2 loss away here at Swansea. How do you sum up that game?
Just unbelievably proud, really. I mean, to come down here on a Wednesday night, girls giving up work and all that sort of stuff, got out of college to come down here and play a very good team, a team that have hardly lost a game in 3 years of football. When we gave it our all, really, we knew we had to win the game with, obviously the games that we've got left and the games that Ponty got left. So, we went out to win the game. And like I say, I think for the majority of the match, we were, you could say that we were the better team, really. Started really well. Similar situation as Sunday, really. Out of nothing, they get a goal. And then they get another goal out of nothing. I think it was a cross, to be honest. It's looped into the far post. But it's not put enough pressure on the player with the ball, which we spoke about before the game. Scored a great goal through Ridgie. Great play, lovely ball over the top, lovely finish, over a little lob over the keeper. And I thought we were right back in it. And then just before half time, gift them another goal. Should have shielded it out for a goal kick, corner, free header, goal. So yeah, I mean, it's frustrating, but again, look at the second half performance. We were so good. We were on top for the first 15-20 minutes, and then they get a free kick, bit of a deflection, tapping. So yeah, it took the wind out of our sails a little bit. But just on reflection, just unbelievably proud of the whole squad and the whole 90-minute performance, really.
It was 3-1 at half time. What did you say to the players? What at that point was only a 2-goal margin and a chance to maybe get back into the game in the second 45.
Yeah, we were on top. I knew they were going to give us chances, which they did. Helen's hit the crossbar in the second half. We've obviously scored another great goal through Ridgie. And I knew those chances would come at half time, so it was just a case of doing what we were doing in the first half, cutting out the silly little mistakes. And we did. We were unbelievable. One of some of the best football we played, and the way we battled for the first 15-20 minutes, we were on top. They were struggling to live with us, to be honest. And it was just all one way traffic, towards their goal. So yeah, and that's what I said after. Really, that's the way football goes. It's a cruel game. You don't always get what you deserve. We certainly didn't deserve to lose 5-2. Whether we deserve to win or not, I don't know. If you concede 5 goals, then you need to have a good look at yourselves, really, because it's too many goals to concede if you want to win the game, obviously. Take those 5 goals out of it, the whole performance in general, and the work rate was unbelievable.
From an attacking perspective, it was a very good performance. 2 Emily Ridge goals, 2 Beth Lewis assists. What were probably your best 2 players on the pitch tonight? Ridgie was very clinical, obviously. I don't think she had any other chances. 2 very tricky finishes, which she made look very easy. 2 lovely balls over the top from Beth, like you said. I think there was a couple more, players got caught offside slightly, so they're the fine margins we're talking about. But, I think it's be wrong to just single out those 2 players, as good as they were. I mean, Helen Evans, dealt with Stacey John Davis unbelievably well. Obviously, been one of the best players in the league for a good few years now. She really didn't cause us too many problems. So, there was some unbelievable performance. It was nice to get Shan a start. Georgie, obviously, as well, with her first start. So, they're tricky games for those players to come into. Listen, everyone's disappointed, everyone's gutted. It looks like it's going to be very tricky for us now to make that top 4, but we just want to keep working hard and make sure now, if we are in that bottom 4, that we go on and dominate those 3 teams around us. Chantal Tier came back from injury, and Georgie Gresham made the first start for the team tonight. How good is it to have that strength in depth now? Yeah, I mean, look, we're in a very good position if you can, take players like Evie Williams and Tia Lockley out, who are 2 unbelievably talented young players. I just felt, a game against Swansea, a team that just know how to win. And with the wingers they've got, your Stacey John Davises and your Katie Hosfords in there, I just really wanted to get as much strength and as much experience in there as possible. I think it worked. Just 5 goals out of nothing really has absolutely killed us at the end of the day. But going back to the strength of the squad now, we're in a great position. It was no fault through Tia and Evie. Bad performance or anything. They've been absolutely rock solid for the whole season. So it's absolutely no reflection of how they've been playing. It's more just a case of getting a bit more experience in for this match tonight.
Abergavenny on Sunday at Parkle Stadium, the final game of Phase 1. How do you approach it?
Yeah, listen, I mean, we played them a couple of weeks ago and we beat them 3-0 in 45 minutes. So, yeah, I mean, we'll be going out and just wanting to score as many goals as possible. Obviously, you know, they've picked up a couple of good little points. Their last couple of games against Cardiff Met especially, where they kept them goalless. So, you know, they've obviously found something that they're doing right. They're at the bottom of the table, which I'm sure they don't want to be. So they're going to come fighting and they're going to be looking for 3 points, no doubt. So, you know, I'm sure it'll be an end-to-end game. I'm sure there'll be lots of chances. And you know, as long as we play, if we play like we did tonight, then we'll be comfortable.